This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
1402 Sam.
We're checking out now.
Don't resist, you'll make it.
How's it going?
Hello.
How's it going, ma'am? Is there a James here?
James?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Got it, got it.
I'm thinking it was one of the little ones coming home.
Well, I've never been called little in about 20 years. How's it going, man?
It's going all right.
Gordon, nice to meet you. Got a package here for you. It's about some messages on Instagram. Just want to go talk about it here outside, or?
Just gonna take away.
Okay. Do you want to get a shirt on, or?
No, I'm fine. Actually, I'm like cold, not cold, but hot.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
I'm hot-blooded.
Okay. You shoot good in barefoot too, or?
I'm good. Right here is good.
Okay. All right. Just for everybody's safety, like I'm just recording, just so you can be assured. I'm a big dude, just so you can be assured I'm not here to hurt you, and vice versa. Okay.
I'm joking around.
Gotcha, man. Well, I'm Gordon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm James. Nice to meet you, bud.
So it is about some messages to from Instagram that I just wanted to have a conversation about. That's all. Got it. Ring a bell a little bit.
Not really.
Okay. It was the guy who's messaging you yesterday.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay. Got it. Well, do you have an Instagram still, or got taken down recently, huh?
Got taken down recently, yeah.
Okay. Got it. I gotta ask, how'd you come up with the name? Nope.
Oh, that was so much better.
Okay, got you. I gotta ask, how'd you come up with the name? Hilarious ass name.
It's, that's something I just came up with, you know.
Okay, just out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere.
You're not like a mac and cheese type of guy, or?
Kind of like, yeah.
Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah, so it's that guy who's talking to you the past couple days, kind of from this area here. Here, I'll show you the pic. I guess you get a lot of people on IG, huh?
Must have been my son or something, you know.
Okay. Yeah, this guy here that was talking.
Okay, yeah, that must have been mine, because he's wanting friends. He's wanting,
Okay, got it. Fair enough. So your son controls your Instagram sometimes?
sometimes, yeah,
Okay, got it.
I'll have a good talk with him when he.
Fair enough. Yeah, I just want to. Well, I just want to kind of talk about what happened, and if it was your son, we can get this addressed that way too. No problem. How old's your son?
He's like 11.
Okay, and that's
Well, we'll be 12, like in, let's say the 16th.
okay.
He'll be like 12 in like, oh my God, 2 months, 3 months.
Got it. And what's his name?
His name's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he was brought up sometimes, or maybe he was doing the messaging, whatever. So he goes on your Instagram. What does he usually do on there?
I have no idea.
He does what? Got it.
Yeah.
But he just does. Is he like he uses your phone or? Fair enough. Okay. So you don't like give out your password or anything crazy like that, do you? Okay. So you just give him the phone. He does the talking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Is he here right now or?
No.
No. Got it. When does he? Oh, I guess do you share custody? Damn, divorces suck, man.
Well, actually, my wife,
Got it.
but yeah, I'll have a good talk with him when he gets home,
Okay, well, obviously you can do whatever you want, but there was some stuff that was said in the messages that we just want to go. Yeah, we just want to go over it. Just get some click. Right. Because maybe he said some stuff that might have been a little bit, that might have been a little bit out of bounds, or maybe a little bit questionable in some way. And it's no issue. I mean, obviously we're just here to get it addressed, and that's all. But when does he come back home here?
Today's what, Sunday? He should be. I have no idea.
Okay. When was he last year? Like when did he get shipped off to the mom's house?
With Dad's house.
Oh, Dad's house?
Dad's
So,
house.
He's your stepson.
Stepson, but I
Got
call
you.
him basically my son because,
You stepped up for him. Right. That's awesome, man.
basically,
Need more dads that step up.
his so-called dad, is a POS.
How so?
I mean, he picked him up and he was in a very bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like picked him up recently?
And it was just like, I finally got away because he was like embracing me really, really bad.
Oh, was?
Yeah.
Damn.
And where I couldn't breathe when those embraces,
Yeah.
I kept saying, hey, Dad's here, And I finally got away.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, said that I said, okay, he'll be right here. And he said, well, hurry up. Tell him to hurry up.
Oh, that's what the dad said? What a
Yeah, no, right.
So, and this was the recent time he picked up?
Yeah.
God damn, man. So,
Sorry if I had to move.
oh, you're good, man. Yeah, you're good. Dude, I don't know how, like, are you like Russian or like, what are you, man?
I mean, this actually, I'm like hot-blooded.
Okay. That's,
Without doing me, my legs won't stop.
yeah, I thought I was, I mean, I could not be shirtless right now, dude. God, you got me. We're kind of twins though, in a way.
No, this actually feels good to me. I mean,
Hey, man. So how many days ago was this incident with the dad being a...
I don't know. My days run together anymore, so
Like, was it like a week ago or a few days ago or?
probably just a week ago.
Okay, so it wasn't like yesterday or the day before. It was sometime before that. Okay, got it. So you think it was somebody your son was messaging? Okay. Is your son like? Do you know if? And I know it's kind of a personal question, but do you know if he's like straight or? Okay.
He
Got
just
it.
came up to me and said I said, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't care if you're straight,
No judgment with that.
furry,
Yeah.
Because you got all these, nowadays, I
Well,
will support you no matter what.
no, 100%. As long as you're doing what you want to do and you're comfortable with it, 100%. So what does your son do on your Instagram? Does he like go looking for people to talk to or? Okay. Who are the people he usually looks to talk to? Like, do you think he looks for boys, girls, both, or? Boys. Okay. So you think he kind of leans towards the?
I think.
No problem with that. That's as a matter of fact, I think it's pretty brave of him to come out at that age.
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely. But
Yeah, because he's been, kind of struggling,
Right.
oh,
One time, he's straight. Next time he's. So I was supporting no one.
dude, school has to be a with that, huh? Or does he get support at school, or?
I'm not sure if he's actually came out at school. Or
Yeah.
not, but I know he's got a girlfriend.
That complicates things, huh?
Tell me about it.
Does anybody else know he's out of the closet?
That I'm not for sure.
Okay, but you're the only one. You're the only one that he for sure told that you know of.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guys that he talks to on Instagram, are they like? What are the age ranges of the people he tries to reach out to and talks to?
I have no clue.
I guess, what did he tell you? He doesn't really talk about it too much. Got it.
No.
Got it. Have you talked to anybody on Instagram before?
I don't even know what.
So you just made that to let him use it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to read some of the chats here. So I think y'all started talking yesterday at some point or the day before, but this is between you and here. Ring a bell at all?
No.
Here, may I see those, please?
Yeah, I'm just going through.
Yeah, no problem.
No, none of this rings.
Okay.
Ooh. I kind of felt good.
Got it. So you said that. So you said that goes on there and tries to look for boyfriends and all that stuff. Okay, I got you. Do you know if he like gets flirtatious at all, or gets a little bit, risque in the chats or anything, or? Okay. So he comes out of the closet, but he doesn't like talk to you about that stuff. Okay. So I kind of wanted to bring this up, and maybe just wanted to point this out because there were some photos of in the chat that were taken by somebody else. Like obviously they weren't selfies or anything, and it was mentioned that left a few days ago, and these messages were from yesterday and the day before. Okay. So that wouldn't have been doing that, but so obviously, like, the timetables aren't exactly on the same page, and there's no issue with that. Like I'm not saying you remember every single thing that's ever happened. You're not an encyclopedia. You're very hot-blooded, but not necessarily.
Sorry if I gotta walk around.
Okay. So it's more so like, do you think maybe you were trying to find a boyfriend for, or maybe you're trying to matchmake or anything?
That's kind of understandable,
Right. It's more so like that's what we're kind of trying to figure out. Like we don't think anything was malicious here, but obviously couldn't have been sending those messages yesterday, because if you're letting him use your phone, we wouldn't have had that yesterday at the piece of shit house. And frankly, I wish that my parents were a little bit more accommodating to me, because I didn't date till college. You know what I mean? I had no idea what to do. So we just try to like maybe matchmake for him or something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's not an issue.
Nothing, really.
Right. It wasn't you doing it. It was more so like just trying to look for something. Okay, yeah, no problem. So here we can take it back. May I sit in that chair there?
Yes, you can.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You game at all, or?
Huh?
You game at all, or?
My son does. He's more of a gamer.
Okay.
Anything else?
Got it. Yeah, no, man. I'm not faulting you for. I'm not faulting you for not hearing. I'm not faulting you for not hearing the immediate truth in the instant. I mean, I get it. It's kind of a touchy subject, trying to matchmake for your son to two strangers, right? But yeah. So that guy, we can kind of take it back from the top. Like, how did he find you, or how'd you find him?
I don't know.
It just kind of started happening, or?
I think he just started talking to him, and.
Well, obviously, I'm not saying that didn't send any of the messages, but obviously the ones yesterday and the day before, that had to be and you talking, because he wasn't here yesterday to send those messages. So
unless he got logged in,
Right, but there wasn't a password given out, so And obviously there were pictures of.
Unless figured out, my past.
Yeah, but James, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I'm just trying to figure out, like, are you just trying to do a solid for your son here and just trying to find him somebody who's like-minded?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what did you see in that thought that?
He kind of looked,
like. I know we're twins, but I don't quite read your mind yet, and we're not there. So it look kind of like what?
Kind of look. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
What's your best word that you think you can use? There's no wrong answers, dude. I'm not.
Emo,
Emo. Okay.
I think I heard some talk about emo.
Yeah.
Chris, said, "What's emo?"
What was emo to you about?
You got that look,
I think I'm following, but like, what specifically? Is he like himself or something, or?
He like that hairstyle, that
Hairstyle. Oh, is he like dyeing it or something like that?
like dyeing it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a while back going through, that stage.
Okay, so basically, you thought that could be either friends or boyfriends or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I will have a good talking with.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure because obviously, they ain't no 45. So today's 13 here, and this had to be you saying you were 45, and
I was just trying to, look for, if he's 13, I'm 45. I just wanted to be,
be upfront. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Okay, so I do got to ask, and obviously, I'm a guy too, and whatever. Did y'all ever talk about like hanging out together, like getting together or anything like that, or?
I think we talked about that,
When was that supposed to be? Whenever y'all were all just kind of together at the same time. I got it, no problem. So I do want to ask because there was on your end, and I just want to get some clarification. I'm not trying to antagonize or anything. Were there any pictures sent from your end that were kind of like a little bit raunchy or risque or anything? Okay, maybe I just want to refresh your memory here, and there's no problem with it. Oh, do excuse me. It is. There was this pic here. I was just this pic of your behind, and there's one of your right here. Right here. So I'm just wondering, like, what was the curiosity in sending that to? I'm not obviously judging you or not antagonizing over it. It's just how to get to that point. Got a little bit carried away.
Carried away.
It happens. So was asking for that, or did it just kind of get sent to him, or how did that kind of go?
Yeah, he was kind of asking for it.
Okay, so you just kind of started talking about some stuff. Okay, what did want to do with y'all, or with you and?
Just want to kind of hang out,
Got it.
Well, excuse me.
Fair enough. So when did come out of the closet to you? Okay. How's y'all's like bond like? You're all like, how long have you been in his life for? It seems like you're a really great dad to him that he never had.
I've been in his life since 19.
In your
2019.
Oh man. Yeah.
Because I sent down to Alton.
Okay.
Then his dad, transferred down there.
Transferred?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, he was seeing a woman,
Oh, I see.
An older woman, like, than his grandmother, mother.
Right.
Some people like them old, some people like them young.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We don't judge here.
No.
Got it. So,
And, he started coming every other weekend,
So what void do you think you filled for that his dad never did?
Just being there for him.
That's sweet. He's not really as trusting with his other dad as he is with you. That's awesome, man. No, and you know, really, people need more dads, because I'll tell you, man, I grew up, I had a dad in the house. Like, I wasn't a single parent home, but my dad was very neglectful to me. Like, he didn't like slap me or anything like that, but he was just never around. He was there, but he was never there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And
I grew up with, a dad who, was very abusive.
Okay. How was he abusive to you?
Oh, he would he was part of he lived at,
Okay.
and then he got transferred to JDC.
Okay.
And the only way he saw, anger
Yeah.
was,
Through abuse.
abuse. And I was a bedwetter.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Did he abuse you in other ways, or just physically, or?
Physically, yeah.
Okay. Any other ways he abused you, or just? Got it. And I assume that's something you've never done with, just hit him or hurt him in any type of way.
I would, if we would, be
Wrestling. Right, but that's not abuse. That's like, bonding. So was there anything?
Let me wrap this up so I can go back inside.
You can do whatever you want, but obviously there is some stuff we do want to clarify, because I don't want any rumors to spread or any people to get misconceptions about anything. Like, obviously you telling me how good of a bond you have with, that really opens my eyes to a lot of things. And but I do have a question. Like, did express any interest in kind of like hooking up with you at all, or?
Nothing that I sensed.
Okay. Did you maybe float that around, or just kind of ask him like if he'd be interested in anything like that? Okay, because there was a talk here that said you and suck in, you while I watch and join in. Well, I'm not disputing. I'm not trying to argue with you about that being said. I'm just saying, like, did you get a little bit carried away with that, or what happened there?
Might have.
You think I was saying that? Okay. Is he like or anything, or?
He's got,
Okay.
it's like, shit, I don't.
Got it. Does he anything like that?
I'm thinking he does.
Why is that?
One minute he's one way, and then the next minute he's.
Got it. Does he ever talk in the third person, like, this is gonna go eat right now, or anything like that, or not that? Is he not that?
He's not that.
Okay, got it. Got it.
I'm gonna wrap this up and go inside.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but James, I'm letting you know that obviously, we don't have to be here to address this with you, and obviously there was some stuff kind of said that we do want to go over, and I think it's in your best interest that we do just have a conversation about this, because we didn't have to come here to talk to you about it, and I know I can sense why you probably do want to go inside, which obviously you can do whatever you want, but I also don't have to be here to talk to you about it. And I know you're a great father and all that stuff, and I know you really care about. So I think we should just knock it out right here, man. But so do you want to talk about it in a place that's more private, so people maybe don't overhear?
No, I'm done with it.
Okay, so James, I'm just letting you know, like, obviously we have these messages saved, and there was some stuff that oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just kind of slipped on some ice.
Okay. And obviously there was some stuff that was said and sent that people might not think is the best. And obviously I don't judge you in that way. Like, I don't look at you in a way a lot of other people might. Okay, and that's why I'm just here to talk to you about it. All right. I know your wife doesn't know about any of it, does she? Okay. So I really am not in the business of telling her anything or telling anybody anything. Like, I want to get this addressed with you, but I think since you are a good father, like, it's something I think it's a hump that we should definitely cross, so people don't have this misconception again. You know what I mean? So
If we felt like you were, somebody that we couldn't help, then we
Right, like if we thought this was a situation that, you know, potentially couldn't be addressed right here, we wouldn't be here talking to you. You know what I mean?
So
But
we're doing you a solid by being here. We just want to make sure that we can have this conversation.
Yeah, I will have a good talk with.
Well,
right, well,
like the conversation I think between you and us and about the situation. Is what we're talking about.
right, because, you know, obviously I know you want to be in life and everything like that, and I know you want to be in life and everything, and you know we don't want there to be potential roadblocks to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do want to ask about this too. So there was a picture of that was sent with his kind of butt showing, and you could kind of see his there. There was a picture of that, and you know the same picture was sent from you to. I'm just more so wondering, like, I know you're very open with you. Obviously couldn't have taken that himself because his hands were here and somebody had to have the camera. Is that something that wanted to kind of explore, or is that something that he was forced to do, or?
You're just trying to help him out.
Yeah,
Maybe get him a boyfriend.
right, because
That's something.
right, if it's something where you're trying to like basically advertise him to get a boyfriend that's around his age, that's completely different than like, you know, what people might think about that. And, you know, my parents, they were not here for me to do anything like that. And, you know, that's why I couldn't date till college. I just didn't know what the hell to do. So I'm just kind of wondering about that pic. Like, was that his idea, your idea, or is it kind of just something that you thought was best for him, or? Second. You want me to lower my voice?
I have a polyp
A polyp?
on my vocal cord,
Okay.
and it decides to go every place. Sometimes I sound like this. Other times it's like
A little bit nervous.
I can't get nothing out.
Got you. Do you want to here? You can just right.
I gotta go inside the rest of my voice.
Here, what we can do, rest your voice, but I do want to know, because look, I want to get this addressed with you personally, okay? Because you're a good enough guy that I can talk to you about this. I promise you, there are some people that we see online that we don't even bother to talk to some of these people.
Some of them are just really
Yeah, and you're obviously a supportive father, and I don't think that misconceptions should be like the end all be all to anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, if I came to my own conclusions on that picture, I wouldn't have asked you about it. You know what I mean? So here, rest your voice, write down, like, was that something that that picture of his butthole that wanted to take, or was that something that you're like, we're gonna do this right now, or like, what was kind of the
I don't even know, you know, there it goes back to normal. Like I said, it comes and goes whenever at once,
right,
which is very irritating, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a centimeter, you know.
right
Oh, there's nothing you can do about it, blah, blah, blah.
right.
Send a surgery.
Interesting dude, man. See why you have a good bond with. Definitely better than his dad.
Hey, come here with a knife, do a surgery.
So what was so was that like pick idea, or is that like something that you're like, we should take this so you can get a boyfriend, or what kind of went on with that?
I don't even know, you know,
How? I'm just saying, because it was it had to be you that took the picture, because his hands were kind of like forward and it was a picture of his behind. So look, my dad showered me till I was like 5 years old, never taught me anything about dating since. So like I get that. So I'm just wondering, like, did he come to you saying, I see that daddy takes these photos, I want to take the same one, or is it just like you're like, hey, this is an interesting photo to take? So how'd it kind of go?
He said there was something on his, you know, behind, you know.
Sure.
And he wanted to see it, you know.
Oh, okay. So basically he was curious about it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's totally explainable.
Yeah.
Go
It
ahead.
was like a zit or something. I said, it's just a zit.
Okay.
You know, over it.
Did you mean to get his in there, or that just kind of a little bit of an accident?
Oopsie.
Got it. So how often does he want to take photos like that?
That's like the first.
That's the first time he's taken a photo like that? Got it. How long ago was that?
I don't know.
If you had to guess, ballpark. Like years ago, or more recently, or?
A year ago or something.
Okay. So that picture was a year old. That was sent to. Okay.
I'm going aside. I'm
Okay.
chilled.
Well,
Plus, I gotta go to the bathroom.
do you mind going to the bathroom, getting on a coat, and coming back out to talk to us? Because I think there are some still things that are a little bit unaddressed right now. And
Done for now.
okay, James, I hope you understand that, you know, some people might get the wrong idea about kind of like, you know, what was said in here and, oops. Oh, appreciate you, man. Thanks. Some people might get the wrong idea about what was said in here and kind of what happened with you. And so I don't want to, I really don't want to like, I don't want to do anything that could potentially make those rumors swirl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So, right, because obviously, you know, you don't get to see as often as you'd want to, and he's unfortunately with that piece of shit all the time, right? But
mainly he lives here, you know.
right. But I think he'd have a better life if he was here all the time rather than being with that. You know what I mean? So I do want to ask, because, you know, obviously at some point, you know, before coming here, we didn't come here completely as airheads. Like, we obviously knew you lived here. We obviously knew, like, it was your Instagram account saying all this stuff. Like, you know, obviously we don't know everything. Like, you know, that's why I'm not taking anything out of context. Like, I'm not just going to say, oh, you took a pic of your stepkid because, you know, you're just a piece of shit. No, if he actually had a zit, he had a zit. You know what I'm saying? And that, you telling me that makes me feel a lot better about that picture. You know what I mean? So what I'm also trying to figure out is, like, you know, and I wish my mom did it with me, because, man, the first time I even tried to kiss a when I was 19, oh my God, she broke up with me 2 days after that. I was 23. 23? God damn, man. Damn. Look at that, right? Yeah. Basically, our parents weren't here to teach us things that could help us in relationships and all that. So
our parents, you know, just said, you know,
go at it. And I think you're raising in a way that more kids need to be raised, because he's a...
I mean, I was raised, you know, abusive, you know. And
right. It seems, I mean, I think there's a lot of love for you, and you have a lot of love for him. But obviously, I just have to ask, like, when did start getting interested in doing stuff together with you?
No, we've had a special bond ever since probably, you know, I've known him since 19, probably around then, you know.
Okay.
He would come every other week. I mean, at first, you know, he was uneasy of me, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Just some old footy-duddy, you know.
Right. But I think you showed him pretty easily that you're...
And then, you know, started warming up to me, and I would come home from work, you know, manager there at Wendy's in Dalton. Well,
thanks for what you did. I love Wendy's. Besides Whataburger, that's my favorite place from down south.
Never had
Oh, it's better than Wendy's. No offense, but Wendy's.
I no longer work at Wendy's.
Okay, I got you. So he would start to warm up to you, and
warm up to me. There was like a summer that I worked straight through, like a month and a half, because the manager, you know, was on knee surgery. You know, had to
sure.
And they promised me, you know, oh, we'll get you some, you know,
get like benefits or something, like a little.
We'll get you some help, you know.
Right.
Oh no, I was opening and closing all the time. Just myself. Sometimes I would just, you know, sleep at the store.
Did you notice that work ethic from you, or awesome?
I mean, there was one time that he wanted to spend time with me, you know. And well, I had a day off, right?
Yeah.
Comes in my room. We played. Want to show me something about Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Drag you. It's like my girlfriend dragging me to Target. I'll deal with it.
And she was laying on my bed, you know, because that's where, you know.
Right. That's the bedroom.
I had a chair, but you know.
I got you.
I wanted to lay down, man.
I get you.
I'm tired.
Yeah, standing up all day serving fast food.
And he comes in there and says, "Come on, let's, you know,
cuddle up,
and we'll show me this, you know."
Yeah.
Next thing I know, my phone rings.
Okay.
I had to go. He was disappointed.
Got it. So you think he was curious about like further bonding?
Yeah, he was starting to
kind of.
And then when his dad, so-called dad, moved out, and I was like, oh man, I'm never gonna see him again,
Mm-hmm.
And I finally moved back.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Sure.
And the parade that was just right up here,
Mm-hmm.
taking pictures, the parade.
Yeah.
I look over and I was like, I gotta zoom in.
Right.
Is that who I think it is?
Uh-huh.
I was with my buddy at the time, I had his dog.
Yeah.
And after the parade, I went over and says, Mister, can I pet your dog?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Magoo? Magoo!
Who's that? And that was. So how do you get back in your life after that, like becoming a stepkid?
After that, it was just like, I was at work one day, and my wife needed a babysitter.
Oh, okay.
And I said, sure, I'll,
Right.
The regular, babysitter.
Sure.
I need somebody to pick, up and to take him to school.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do it, and then
y'all just started to really bond after that. So when did it get to? I know it's a touchy subject, obviously, but I think certain bonds. It's obviously not an abusive one, but obviously there's not a lot of people in Jacksonville, Illinois, and there's not really people to really explore with or be curious with or be open with. So I think obviously that's the explainable thing of why some stuff started happening. Correct me if I'm wrong, but how did it get to a point where I guess wanted to explore with you or just trust you as that guy to kind of teach him?
He just trusts me, because his dad is not,
Doesn't teach him anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't teach him anything. So what is and obviously I just want to make sure there's no force involved, so that's why I'm going to ask this, but has it gone just full on intercourse at this point, or just, or how's it gone with y'all?
It's just, teach him, some, how you do this, how you do that, what's this, what's that,
So what is he, I guess, like I said, we're twins, I can't fully read your mind yet, but what is he asked about that with?
What's,
Got it. So you kind of just, right. And because God forbid some guy breaks his heart with that, you know what I mean, or teaches him in the wrong way. So
you gotta learn somehow.
And then,
right.
You said, is this normal? Is that normal?
This and that.
The pubes,
Right. So so I guess basically just demonstrate how and all that stuff. How does it, and I just want to make sure nothing was forced. How does that demonstration go? Do you just kind of show him on his thing, or does he kind of do it on yours?
I kind of,
You kind of
demonstrate,
You okay? So he basically lets you put your hand on his.
No. I don't even. I said no.
Okay. Well, obviously, James, it got to that point. It got to that point somehow. I'm obviously the first time. I'm sure it wasn't like that, but obviously, it got to a point where there was physical contact, and I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's not a judgmental thing. I'm not saying it was forced. Okay, but I am letting you know. Obviously, was and is going to be talked to, and obviously he said that there was some physical contact, and I will say, obviously this is why we're not screaming or antagonizing. He loves you very much, and he actually appreciates the stuff of what you did, but of what he did with you or what you did with him. So I'm more so asking, obviously there was a little bit more than just kind of doing emotion, right? That's just objective. I'm not here to argue that or anything, but what I'm more curious about is did he just put a hand on your or did he want your hand on his, or like how did that even go?
There's never been,
No, I do understand, but I understand why I'm hearing that, because you think that we're going to turn this around and antagonize or judge, but right. But James, I know that dude, trust me, I know that you think like, this is some here. Okay, it's really not. All right. Obviously, if it was really about like just flipping this all on you, we would have just had what said and just not even talked to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just want to make sure the story matches up, because obviously, he's a very honest kid. He's a very sweet. He's a very honest, sweet kid, and he's not a liar. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you are either. I just think it's an uncomfortable situation, which I totally understand. So obviously there's more pics taken besides that butt pic. All right. But we don't even have to go over that right now. I mean, you don't have the most secure phone. That was already seen, but whatever. I think he loves you, and I think he trusts you enough. But what I'm truly more curious about is this something that he truly wanted to do on his own, and you were just here to show him, or is this something you kind of guided him into? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
He wanted to do,
Okay, so I just want to make sure it matches, because if it matches, I mean, I think we're all good if it matches. I mean, I don't see an issue. Right. Right, because I don't want, because we hear like, if we hear like nothing happened, it's like, all right, what are we hiding here? But if it's what said, then I mean, honestly, I think everything's fine here. I mean, so what did want to do on you, or what did you help him demonstrate?
I mean, I just, showed him, not actually touch him, touch him. Right,
but did he, and I'm not saying like you forced him, but did you let him touch you and just kind of see? Okay, do you think that's what told us? Or do you think probably said, hey, he kind of demonstrate, he kind of let me explore on him, and vice versa?
I never, would.
Oh, I'm not saying you would force him. I would never assert that. That's not what he said. No. But obviously it got to a point where he was kind of curious about, this is just what he said. He was kind of curious about how stuff would work, about cream at some point. I mean, what kind of happened with that? Because obviously, there's not as articulate as an adult is. I mean, I'm just more like is this something that it went full on intercourse, or was it just like kind of touchy feely, or just a little bit of touching here and there? Like, whatever. Like, which one was?
He wanted to touch me, but I said no.
Okay, I believe that. I believe that you said no, but are you always perfect?
Nobody's perfect.
Exactly. Neither are we. Yeah, I've done my fair share of up, and you could talk to me and him about a lot of shit, I promise you. Let me ask you this, because maybe we're having miscommunication here. I'm not saying you let him do it, but were there times where he just did it anyway, and you got a little bit carried away, and just like, oh, whatever happens? Is that more of a fair thing?
I'm going in. I'm cold. Okay.
Well, yeah, I got it. But I'm asking you, like, were there times where he just did it anyway without you even? Okay, so what did he do to you?
I mean, he, kind of touched me. I said, no, you can't do that.
Okay, he touched your.
Yeah.
Okay. How long was he touching it for before you got it off?
I mean, it was just like like a brief second.
Okay.
I'm going in. I'm going cold.
Okay.
I'm done with the subject.
I get it, but James, are you sure?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But are you sure that? Because again, being a good father, because dude, he's gonna get his heart broken by some guy if he doesn't learn from you. I get it. Okay. I wish my mom helped me do this. I promise you. Are you sure that you didn't just let him like rub it a couple times just to like let him know how it is? Because like I said, I will go talk to right now again. I know exactly where he lives with his dad, and I will confirm. Okay, and I don't want to hear the same story twice. So if you confirm it for us, and we know it's all good, I'm cool with that.
I mean, it might have been longer than what
Okay, so
like how long?
Yeah, like realistically, was it was it like an hour? Was it just a couple minutes?
Probably just a couple of minutes.
Okay, so what was he? Pretend this is. I know this isn't actually the size of your. I saw the pic, but.
I wish.
Me too. I wouldn't. I'd have I'd have a way hotter wife if that was the case. What was he doing to you for a couple minutes, demonstrating?
Right.
Just Is that kind of accurate? What?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, I need to stop him, but yeah, you know.
Sometimes it feels good, and you just gotta, dude. Like I tell myself, don't. Next thing you know, I'm sending my girlfriend. You know, I get you, man. Okay. Why would he have told me what you're like?
Because he asked, you know, what, you know.
Okay, so where did you end up finishing? That he didn't tell me. I'm asking you.
He wouldn't know what comes.
Okay, and then you're not lying.
I guess like, you know.
Okay.
And then, you know, I'm there, you know, thinking I was safe, you know.
What do you mean by safe?
I thought, you know, okay, he's in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a little horny.
Okay.
Push something on, you know.
Right.
Guys, come on.
Nothing, you know. Next thing I know, you know, here he comes.
Oh, so came in and walked in on you pretty much, and then he starts. And you.
I mean, I'm, you know, while he's coming out, finishing up, you know.
Okay. Well, so I'm curious because you said he was rubbing you here. Was that a separate time then?
That was a separate time. Yeah.
Separate time. Okay.
I'm going in. I'm done.
Okay. I do actually have a package for you. I think I left it at the house. I need some pickles, man. But I might come back in like 10 minutes or something. I got something for you, but after that, I'm cool, man. So pleasure meeting you, man. You still gonna be home in 10 minutes?
Should be.
All right. Yeah. Just
going nowhere.
All right. Just don't treat me like I'm not a neighbor, okay?
Treat you like a neighbor. Gotcha.
What's the wife's name? Tell her I said hi.
I will.
Okay. Nicole, gotcha. Oh, he did so much more than that. We already know, but it doesn't really help that it's 20 degrees outside and he's shirtless. But I mean, that's definitely enough to put him in jail. Okay. Hey guys. So basically, we have a group we catch online child across the country. It's called Poachers. We're from Houston, Texas, but we travel the country doing this. We have arrests in 46 states, convictions in 40, including in Illinois. We have quite a few arrests here. And there was an individual that hit us up 2 days ago on our fake decoy account named James, who lives at, and he was very with our assumed 13-year-old decoy. He sent pictures and he arranged a meetup. The meetup wasn't supposed to be today because we didn't want to approach him with his stepson around. But he arranged a meetup with him, his stepson, and our 13-year-old decoy to have a threesome together. And, so we thought it was pretty obvious that he was abusing his own stepson. And he sent multiple thong pictures of his stepson and sent what looked to be a picture of his stepson with we think his shown. We of course did not save that photo, but we deleted it from the chat on our end. But nonetheless, that picture was sent, and we approached him at his home today we had a recorded conversation with him that's on camera. He knew he was being recorded, and he admitted to us that he did send those messages to our fake 13-year-old decoy, and that he has his stepson, and sent that nude picture of him as well. But he was outside shirtless talking to us, so he went back inside. He does not know he called y'all, and I told him I have like a little package for him that I'm going to give him like 10 minutes. So do you think a unit's going to be en route right now? Because we definitely want to have him outside when y'all show up.
Yeah, I'm going to get an officer out there. I'm just documenting everything you told me, and then I will get an officer en route to speak with you and the male subject.
Okay, is there one like free right now, just so we can time this right?
Give me 1 second.
All right. So
Also make sure that you let her know that he demonstrated.
Oh yeah, got you. Oh, ma'am.
Okay, and when did this happen?
Like, we approached him on camera, like, a few minutes ago. He talked to us for maybe about 45 minutes, and he went inside because it was freezing. But the messages started 2 days ago, and he also demonstrated on my forearm. You know, I had him demonstrate, like, so what did, you know, phrasing it like, what did your son do to you? And James touched my forearm and, you know, demonstrated the motion on my forearm. And he also mentioned that he finished, as in climaxed in front of his son as well, or stepson.
Okay, were any weapons involved?
Oh, no, it was very, very cordial. I don't know if he has any weapons.
Medical attention?
No. It was not, like, confrontational at all. He was very calm with us. We were very calm with him.
And how old is the victim?
So his son, her stepson, is turning 12 on the, but the person's like, it's a real person. He's identified and all that stuff, so.
Okay, I need to re-clarify. When did the assault happen?
Assault. So he said that he's been in his life since 2019 and kind of rekindled in 2021. Yes. So it would have had to happen within the past. It would have happened in Jacksonville for sure. And
I need to get the suspect's description. What did you say his name was?
James.
Do you have a middle initial or date of birth for him?
No, but he's 45.
Okay. Give 1 second. And how did he... Okay. Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
Nobody's in danger right now.
I need to get the victim's description. Do you have their name? Father right now, correct?
Right. So we showed up to his house on purpose when we knew he wouldn't be there because we didn't want this to go down in front of him.
Okay. Do not disturb anything at the scene. An officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. Call us back if anything changes, if you have any further information or if the suspect believes. And then what is your name?
It's Alex, Alex. Answering the door was like the biggest mistake he's made in his whole life. Like, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. Warmed up now? No? Okay. Well, I thought you were hot-blooded. What happened? What's going on here? Okay, but so we got you an orange and some sunglasses. These sunglasses are from my good friend Valentina. It says, "Don't be weak and." But, you know, I don't judge you, obviously. But these are some cool sunglasses and an orange for Goodwill. And, you know, because you're an orange head like I am. You're little bridge trolls here. But, yeah. I also, if you don't mind, I'm not going to tell Nicole about what we talked about. But I kind of want to tell her, like, hey, has been online. He just needs to kind of,
you know,
pump the brakes a little bit. Yeah, if you don't mind, can we talk to Nicole, please?
I mean, I already told her, you know.
Right. I mean, but especially with what's been said, we would just feel more comfortable if we could just, you know, have. I promise you, I'm not going to tell her what you told us, but it's just more about like ways that can be safer online. So, if you don't mind, Nicole. Oh shit! God damn it! Hey, Jesus, go talk to him. Kind of like keep him at bay while he comes back outside. Did he say hold on, or did he just leave us hanging? Oh, there he is. How's it?
She's on her way.
She's coming out. Got it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, so basically, do you know what parental controls are? Nicole, how's it going?
Hi, Nicole.
Could be better.
Awesome, awesome. Well, basically, so there's been a situation with online. That's your bio kid, right?
Yes.
Got it. Does he have that last name? What's his last name again? Right, right. Is he over in Alton or is he in Jacksonville?
In Jacksonville.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So there's a situation. Were you aware that was using your husband's Instagram account?
I didn't even know that he was even using his phone like that. He knows he's not supposed to be on any social media.
Right,
He's not
right.
13.
Right.
He's not even 12 yet.
Right. So, yeah, there was a situation where I was talking to somebody else that was around his age and all that. Well, a little bit older, but it was a stranger. You know what I'm saying? It was a stranger, right? So, anyway, yeah. So, do you know what parental controls are, ma'am, on this app?
I don't use Instagram.
Okay.
I have an account, but I do not use it.
I hear you. So we want to give you some tips on that.
I do know how to use parental controls, considering my son has Google Family Link on his phone.
Okay.
So therefore, I monitor what he gets on.
But do you know how to use them on Instagram or?
Like I said, I don't use it, and
I gotta be like you, man.
I'm from Michigan, so this is nothing.
Okay, I understand.
I am shivering.
Yeah, man. Golly. But anyway, yeah. So do you know where the settings are on Instagram, ma'am?
Like I said, I don't use it.
Okay. But what I encourage you to do, so you can go to the profile and go to settings. And do you know where parental controls are on Instagram, ma'am?
Like I said, I don't use the app.
Okay.
I don't even have it on my phone. And my phone, he doesn't even have access to because I work 10 hours a day.
Got it. Do you still work, James?
No, I'm looking. I got
He's home
applications.
all day.
I got applications in. It's like I call and it's like, oh, we're not hiring.
Oh my God. I see.
But yet,
The fact that there's no daycares that open at 4 o'clock in the morning, he can't even come to work where I work.
Got it. Well, yeah, that's I see. So what jobs have you been applying to? Maybe that can help some things out here too.
I mean, I applied to Taco Gringo. I applied to
Taco Gringo? Never heard of that place. It's like Taco Bell or...
They used to be over on Main Street.
Okay.
Now they're on Morton.
Got it.
It's like I applied at Arby's.
Okay.
I had an interview at McDonald's.
Okay.
I went to the interview, when it's...
Got it. Well,
Had the interview.
did y'all call anybody here? Or?
Nope.
Oh, we'll just tell them. How's it going, sir?
Can I talk to you a second?
Yeah, I think we should just go talk to him, just clear some things
I'll
up.
talk with you first, and then I'll talk with him.
Okay. Well, basically, we're not gonna send a pic to a 13-year-old again, are you? Last time doing that crap. Okay. He's about to go in here.
Okay. It's his house. You can step inside.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'll talk to you first. We'll find out what's going on.
Did he not tell you what was going on, or?
He gave me a quick rundown.
Okay.
I need to get your name and information real quick.
It's Alex, ALEX.
Okay. And what's your date of birth? What's the phone number for you, Alex? You want to explain to me this Poachers?
Yeah, so this guy who just stepped inside here, he was messaging who he thought was a 13-year-old boy online, very sent pictures, solicited a meetup with him and his stepson and him for next weekend, but obviously we didn't want to approach him with his stepson around. We knew he wouldn't be home today. And he sent what looked to be a picture of his stepson with his exposed, and we did not save that photo, obviously. But
okay, hold on a minute, because you're talking faster than I can write. If you're cold, you can sit in your car.
No, that's all right. I'll just be right here.
So, messaging who he thought was a 13-year-old online.
Right.
Okay. Scheduled a meetup.
Correct.
For when?
Next week.
Any specific date, time?
No.
Okay. And then that time he sent
pictures, and then a picture of his son's and what looks to be exposed.
Okay, so sent
his own stepson. Yes.
No. What I'm saying is he sent a pic of himself.
Of himself, yes.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And then the pic
was so adult kid butthole.
Was there any faces or anything involved?
No, but he did confirm to us in person that was his son. Can you bring my phone from the car, please? Just so I can show them the chats. They're all like jumbled up here. Oh yeah, just pull them up here.
And then you guys, how did you come here?
So we found out this was the address because he lives in Jacksonville, and it's just listed address. And he agreed to have a recorded conversation with us. We let him know he was being recorded. He consented to it and acknowledged it. And he admitted to us that he did send those pictures to a 13-year-old boy, and that, he had a hilarious excuse for why he took that photo of his kid, but he did admit he sent that and took that photo. And he also admitted to his own stepson. So your son, he did that too, that you're living with this guy. And he probably did not give the full story, but he said that his stepson was curious, and that his stepson essentially and saw him climax. And this was on camera, and we have this admission as well recorded for you.
Physically demonstrated.
Yeah, I even stuck out my forearm, and I'm like, "Can you demonstrate what happened?" And he did it. He did this motion on my forearm, and that's on camera as well.
And we did let him know that he was being recorded.
Okay. Yep, he knew.
Give me 1 second. You guys sit in the car, stay on. We'll be right back.
Problem. Can you bring him out, please?
James?
It's cold as
Uncontrollably having.
like
I don't care though.
We look like the meth heads we were gonna catch.
Right.
No,
I don't care. It feels great.
Yeah. This is what justice feels like, baby.
Oh my God. I think of a lot of this is also a little extra adrenaline.
Oh yeah,
the cold.
Dude, I get so cold after the catch, but like during it, I was fine.
Yeah.
But oh, he's over there. You can go talk to him there. All right, what's up, guys? Let's hope he's in cuffs in a few minutes here. Join locals in the pinned comment. Over 100 videos, early and uncensored. Make sure y'all go sub to PP Illinois right here. His channel will be in the pinned comment. He's another branch of Poachers, and I'm sure by the time this video drops, you'll be seeing his own videos. So go sub to his channel in the pinned comment.
I have a 3-year-old. Do you think that he's messing around with him? No.
Well.
Does it make it okay for him to do it to the 11-year-old then? Are you okay with that? You're okay with that? Him doing this to your 11-year-old boy?
Do you realize I know he's not?
Ma'am.
The whole time I've been out here, you've been on record.
Ma'am.
While I was right here, I was recording you all.
Okay.
While you
We gotta get out of here.
Out of my view.
Okay, ma'am. I understand your tensions are high right now, but in a few days, you're gonna see what actually happened, okay? Just relax.
You realize
Yes,
that
yeah.
you're out to ruin people's lives and take people's
well, consider people, but
Stuff in your face on camera.
yeah.
Yes, go ahead, video me. I don't care. I'm a well-known public person in this town.
Well,
hear that.
you're getting more in this town now, ma'am.
A lot more.
I'm public because of the line of business that I've done. Bell ringing, sign waving for good company.
Sign waving.
Yeah.
Well, this is a sign that you should not be in a marriage anymore with this guy. So
Yeah, well, you know what? This is a sign.
here, I do some sign waving myself. These are chat logs advertising that your husband's
property.
sure.
Because I asked you to get.
Okay. We're leaving right now. Go on the street. You're in public view, ma'am.
Throw shit in my yard, and you will. I'm serious. That's littering on public property.
Yard, that's two fat redheads in the Jacksonville jail, huh?
Oh, go suck it.
Well, unfortunately, your husband does that, but
I'm sick of people acting stupid.
That's your husband again, man.
I'm so shocked that you would marry. I'm sure your decision making has been pristine your whole life.
And yours has?
Yes. That's why I'm here right now.
All the way from Texas to ruin a family.
No, your husband kind of ruined the family via, but
Actually, you did.
no,
Because
he
you
did.
couldn't talk to me first.
Yeah, why would I talk to you? You obviously don't even know what's right in front of you, so.
It's my son you're talking about.
Well, it's gonna be CPS's pretty soon.
You know what? My family?
Nope, it seems like all the family is done within the family, so it wouldn't be me doing it. So. Okay, so are you gonna let us leave or are you gonna keep talking?
I'm asking.
Okay, well, we're leaving right now. My are literally.
You guys, so you guys were running a website, is that?
Right. It's called Poachers.
Is it like predatorpoachers.com or what's that? Or that's just the name of your?
It's our group. Yeah, we do have Poachers.com, but yeah. So basically, we usually pose as decoy accounts online, pose as underage kids from across the country. Message us under the assumption that we're 13, and when we feel like they've broken laws over the internet or are planning on breaking law on camera, whether it's at a meeting spot or whether we show up to their house. And in this case, we showed up at the house because we felt like he was his own kid, and we knew the kid wouldn't be home today, so that's why we just kind of pounced on this.
So how did you know the kid wouldn't be home today?
So he mentioned that he wants to meet with his stepson and our decoy next weekend, and we're like, why not tomorrow? And he's like, oh well, because he's not home. So we're like, all right, so we're just gonna go right now.
Word of mouth through him saying his own admittance.
Right, because it's a step kid. So, so we showed up today, and we approached him about the messages, and in the messages he sent multiple pictures of himself, and he sent a picture of his stepson, and that showed a portion of his as well. And we did, like I said, we did
the stepson.
We did.
So when you say sent the picture, is it him saying that's who it is or what it is, or was there like a face as well?
There was no face in it, but however, we did confirm in person with him that was his stepson in the photo.
And you guys are recording all this stuff, I'm assuming?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. The contact.
Oh, yes, we told him straight up.
Like, for example, some of the screenshots from the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys?
He says here where he says to the decoy little boy, he says, I bet you would like to play with it. He goes into really sick detail about what he would like to do with the decoy and his son at the same time.
So we're gonna probably need to get.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we want to. Yeah, we're gonna.
Was there any, I guess, other platforms, social media platforms, or anything that you guys were talking?
He communicated with us 100% on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yep, and we have his username, our username, and at the station we'll dump everything we have.
I was gonna say we'll need all that.
Yeah.
Information. Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the detective. Let me give him a rundown again.
Got it. And in person to us, he admitted that he did his son.
Okay.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.